thing about him is that he's so jealous of Obama because Obama is everything that he is not.
Yeah.
Trim.
Yeah.
Smart. Handsome.
Happily
married, and can sing Al Green's song, Let's Stay Together, better than Al Green.
Yeah.
And Trump cannot stand it. It's driving him crazy. Jealousy is not green is not a good color.
Well, at least they're both corrupt. They have that in common. Anyway, a few weeks ago, Trump's White House lashed out at Joy Behar, calling her an irrelevant loser after she said that Trump was so jealous of Barack Obama. But honestly, these accusations aren't coming out of nowhere because Trump's behavior makes it kind of clear that he's got this weird obsession with Obama, and it does come across as jealousy. So let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with Obama's portrait in the White House. Because that portrait has been moved not once but twice, and Trump is very much involved in the placement. He really cares about the interior design, I guess, of the White House. So he's been weighing in on where portraits should be moved, which is unprecedented, but who cares about that? So according to this report, Trump has moved the official portrait of Obama that hung in the White House to a less notable area at the top of the grand staircase, out of view from the thousands of visitors that actually tour the White House almost every day. So CNN obtained a photo of the Obama portrait hanging at the top of the stairwell in a corner at the landing of the entrance to the private residence. That area is heavily restricted to members of the First Family, US Secret Service agents, and a limited number of White House and executive residence staff. And guess what? That's not the first time he moved the portrait. So apparently in April, the Obama portrait was moved across the grand foyer of the White House and replaced with a painting of an iconic scene of Trump surviving an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. I just think it's funny. Like, this isn't some groundbreaking thing. I just think it's hilarious that he's like, he probably can't stand looking at Obama's face, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some relevance to it in politics too. But first, I'd like to start with petty woman walking down the street. Petty woman. Okay, why are like, so when you're that petty, it's not a good look, right? And Trump's thing is like, oh, manly, I'm tough. I represent MAGA, and I like these memes where I'm Sylvester Stallone or Rambo or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh no, I don't like Obama's picture moving. It's bothering me. I want to put my picture up.
I bet living in the White House sucks. I gotta keep it real, right? Like, look, you should, if you're president, you should do it. But like, there's nothing better than the comfort of your own home. Like, living in the White House has gotta suck.
Yeah, I think they could handle it. I think they're gonna be all right.
I mean, it's nice and opulent or whatever, but who cares about that? It's not your home, right? It's like an old building that's not yours, and I'm sure it feels creepy at night. I feel like it would feel creepy sleeping there at night.
I know what I'm doing. If I get in there, I'm gonna move William Taft's picture, okay? Oh, this guy thinks that he's larger than me? No way, William Taft. You're not getting away with it, Billy, okay?
You tell him.
Okay, so guys, look, it's like the reason why it has tiny bit of relevance is because when you're a man-child like this and you're super petty like this, moving Obama's picture is no big deal. Who cares? I don't care if he moves it to the basement. And if you're like a Democrat and you caught feelings over it, just who cares? Who cares? It's a stupid picture, okay? It doesn't affect policy one bit. It doesn't affect the average American one bit. But when you're petty and then you go, oh yeah, the hurricane didn't go that way. The hurricane went this way because I said it. And you redraw a hurricane with a magic marker because your feelings were hurt. That's a problem, right?
Yeah.
When you're dealing with foreign leaders, and if one of them says something mean to you, and then you catch feelings, and you change American foreign policy because you caught feelings, that's a problem. Or the reverse, when Kim Jong-un sends you a love letter, that's Trump's words, not mine.
That's how he described it, yeah.
He sent him a love letter and talking about how they were in love and etc. And then you change American policy so we don't do anything, and then North Korea's developed 8 nukes. That's a problem, right? And all world leaders know now, you have to cater to Trump's ego. And they use that against all of us. Because they go, oh, you don't have to give him anything real. All you have to do is stroke the dumbass's ego and go, oh, you are a magnificent spectacle. You are amazing, one of the greatest leaders the world has ever seen. Now give me all your money, okay? And Trump's like, oh, I love this guy. Yeah, let me develop nukes. Oh yeah, I love this guy. Go ahead, develop nukes, right? Etc. So that's where it really matters. And we can't have a leader, quote unquote leader, be this thin-skinned, this petty, this childlike, right? And I can't believe, I keep going back to this example because it's so stark, both of these, right? I can't believe the Democratic voters didn't see that Biden was too old. I can't believe it, how could you not see it? It's right there, right? And with Trump, I can't believe the Trump voters can't see how petty and thin-skinned he is.
I think they're waking up to it. I don't know, if I were president, I might draw a mustache on like George W. Bush's portrait. Is that okay?
No, that's not okay.
Just for funsies.
Okay.
Maybe I affix a mustache sticker that can be taken off.
It all sounds like a bad idea.
Okay, fine.
But I don't blame you if you don't want to look at Dick Cheney's face, right? And you put that in some drawer and hope nobody ever finds it. But so that stuff's not important, guys.
Yeah.
The ego becomes important when politicians design our policy, things that affect our lives based on their ego.
You want a leader who's above it, right? Someone who like really exudes not just physical strength, which we haven't had a president with physical strength in a long time, but nonetheless, mental and emotional strength as well.
Yeah, a guy who can sit across the table from either an ally or an adversary and say, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna do what's best for America and for the American voters. I'm not interested in your money. I'm not interested in your blackmail. I'm not interested in your compliments or your insults. I'm interested in eyes on the prize. What are you gonna do for America? Okay,
yes.
That's what I'm interested in. The rest of it is yapping and you can just shut it. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.